Hey guys, Frightener22 here, just here to give you guys a quick update or announcement in regards to the 31 Frightening Days of Halloween Marathon. Now, before I get into this, let me just go ahead and nibble on some chocolate morsels, but long story short, I realized that my huge announcement video that I did at the end of the summer, announcing the Halloween Marathon in addition to like a ton of other shit, was really huge and a little bit overwhelming for me. I mean, there's just so much work that kind of goes into these videos, and I mean, it's a sad thing to announce, but shit, it's a little messy. But it's just a really big undertaking for somebody to do, and I realized that I did it last year, so a lot of people were like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, you know, you did it last year, make sure you do it this year, but you guys don't understand what I went through during 2009 to make that. I was, like, suffering from extreme exhaustion doing those videos. And, I mean, granted, I actually started shooting the videos only a day earlier. Like, I started September 30th, so every night I was only maybe, you know, a night or two ahead of schedule for all the reviews to debut on the channel. So this year I actually, you know, took all that into consideration, realized, like, just how burnt out I was getting towards the end of it, and I gave myself, like, okay, I'm going to start early September shooting these videos, but, you know, in addition to, like, the new Childhood Flicks Picks segment, and then just, like, you know, being busy in, like, everyday life, and, you know, work, and just tons of stuff, you kind of get really caught up on trying to keep yourself on schedule with these things, so I hate to disappoint you guys, but the 31 Frightening Days of Halloween Marathon, it's not going to be a complete 31 days. I mean, the whole month was planned out, and it looked great on paper. Everything looked really, really good. But I just don't have it in me. I just simply don't have the time or the energy to really devote to, you know, give you guys 31 full-fledged reviews this Halloween season. And as much as I'd love to, I just don't want to give you guys anything less than my best. But before I actually, you know, put the nail in the coffin on, you know, stopping, you know, the full 31 days, I did manage to shoot roughly 5 reviews so far, so I do plan on debuting them in accordance with the days that I had them set for. So I actually did the first 5 days of October, and I had some really, really cool pieces up for review, some really, really awesome ones, some of my, you know, favorite horror movies and stuff like that, so I really got some in. So if I have the spare time throughout the month, I'll scatter them sporadically throughout the month. I mean, my whole idea at first was, okay, well, I have 5, so maybe I should just make it like a solid week and just, you know, reroute it to like the last week of Halloween. And it seemed like a good idea, but I'd rather just do it, you know, take them as they come. So if, you know, I'm going to debut the first 5 days how I did, you know, last year at midnight every night, then, you know, the newest review will be up. So over the course of the month, if I have the time and stuff, I will certainly upload more on, you know, each of the days that I had originally set for that specific film to debut and stuff. But, you know, like I said, it's a really tiring experience, and for any of you guys that watch me and enjoy watching my stuff, you can really tell that I don't just simply wing these videos. I mean, I have a really long and grueling process that I do. I just don't think, oh, well, I want to talk about Halloween, so I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, get into it and, you know, talk a shitload about it. And I certainly could, but I like to take a lot of time in making my reviews. So when I actually do my reviews, to give you guys a little bit of a thought process on what I do, I actually go back and rewatch the movie, you know, just, you know, for whether it's just to refresh my memory or that I haven't watched it in a long time, but it's really just, I know that if I am going to embark on a good review, I want to just keep it, you know, right here, right at, like, the front of my head, just everything, so everything's very fresh in my head, down to, like, the actors' names, the director, the year that it came out, and then once the film is, you know, once I finish the movie, I go online and research some, you know, really obscure facts that maybe I didn't even know before I, you know, watch the movie for the sake of the review. So I do a lot of research before, you know, I go and shoot the review, which is, you know, it can explain why I give you guys so many facts or, you know, interesting tidbits that some of you guys may have not known. And then, of course, I do the title cards, and then I upload it to YouTube. So, you know, with the 31 Frightening Days of Halloween Marathon, I shit you not, you know, each review is easily like a 3-hour process every night, and that's not an easy thing to do for 31 days. I'm still, like, in awe that I did it last year, but like I said, I was, like, suffering from extreme exhaustion. I was just really, really burnt out from doing it. So, I mean, you know, just with my work schedule and, you know, busy stuff just going on, I really can't dedicate the time to do these, you know, 31 days. But I have to tell you that the 5 reviews that I have in the can already came out exactly the way I wanted it. So I really, really think that you guys are going to enjoy those. But, you know, like I said, you know, I'm not making any promises, but if you guys happen to see, you know, more, you know, Halloween-related reviews throughout the month. They're just going to be like little surprises. So, of course, you know, subscribe so you guys can keep updated as to which days I'm going to be picking to do them, if in fact I do any more. But just rest assured that the first 5 reviews will be up, you know, October 1st through the 5th. So, yet again, guys, I apologize for, you know, any disappointment that this might bring to you guys. I know that a lot of you guys were looking forward to this, and heck, I was too. I mean, I really, really loved doing the Halloween Marathon last year. It was one of my favorite things that I ever did on the channel, so it's you know, it's a pretty big disappointment to myself to not be able to do this, but like I said, it's a really exhausting and grueling process, and I just simply don't have the fucking time. It sucks. But, you know, I hope that you guys enjoy what I've done, with the Halloween reviews once they go live. And the activity on the channel has certainly been a little slow. I have, you know, been skipping out on some weeks of the Childhood Flicks Picks reviews, but don't worry, that segment isn't going anywhere. I mean, I love the shit out of it, and there's plenty and plenty of films that I grew up loving that I really, really can't wait to sink my teeth into and talk about it on YouTube. And then, you know, I do plan on, you know, jump-starting the Saturday Night Movie Drive-In, 3rd season in November, so that's still on track to go, but I just felt that you guys needed to know. I had posted a bulletin, actually, on my YouTube channel about this a few weeks ago, but this is just mainly a video announcement to anybody that missed that about, you know, the news about the this year's 31 Frightening Days of Halloween Marathon. So, all that said, I've talked up a storm, so I appreciate you guys watching, tuning in, subscribing, everything. I am so fucking sorry about this again, but, you know, please tune in for the first 5 reviews, because they really are a ton of fun. So, as always, guys, thanks again for your continued support, and I'll see you around. This is Frightener22.